Hey, have you been hopping between versions recently because you like 1.9, but you just can't seem to get a grip on how to properly play it? Well, fear not, as you have found the right video. Today I am starting a 1.9 PvP guide video series which will cover almost all popular 1.9 PvP game modes, beginning with episode 1, SwordPvP. Quick mention, if SwordPvP is not quite your thing in 1.9, but need a tutorial on some other PvP type, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned to its upload, as I will be covering most, if not all, popular PvP types in 1.9. Thank you. Firstly, I'm going to talk about how 1.8 and 1.9 PvP are different, therefore what strategies and tactics you must adjust to approximately translate your skill level from 1.8. In 1.9, movement is just as important, if not even more important, than in 1.8, as getting combos, though not impossible, will be a lot harder on 1.9 SwordPvP, simply because of the reduced attack speed. So, practice strafes and your aim while moving and strafing. Also, as you might know, if jumping and critting is a big mistake to do in 1.8, as it will multiply the knockback you take, on 1.9 it is an entirely different story. Jumping and critting is not only suggested, but it will be your primary way of doing damage in all melee 1.9 PvP types. But obviously, your enemies will try to do the same to you, but here is a tip that will let you gain the upper hand against most entry level or average enemies, and sometimes even above average ones. And it is called crit baiting. What it means is you strafe back and forth, maybe even jump on the spot, and in any other way try to bait a push and jump from your enemy to crit, like seen in this clip right here. Then you have one of two options. Either dodge the crit by strafing, or jump and crit your enemy immediately after you see them jump to you. To paraphrase, you want to be the second one to jump. Worst case scenario is they deal a knockback hit to you, and then you can try again. If done correctly, doing it will guarantee you a crit, but your enemy will be lucky to even have normal hit you. Repeating this a couple of times will result in you having a large health advantage in the fight. If both of you deal a crit at the same time and no one gets the knockback advantage, the next 3 to 5 seconds of the fight will likely be crit rates, and the outcome of the crit rate will almost always determine the winner of the entire fight. Here's how to win while you're crit rating. The easiest way is to just get behind them while critting them, or by strafing. If you're lucky, they won't see it coming and you can get a few extra hits or even start a linear combo. To sum up, you should pay more attention to spacing yourself from the enemy and finding the right timing to crit bait them. Critting isn't the only way to do damage though, it is still possible to do combos. The two easiest combos to do are straight lines and strafe combos. In both cases, to start a combo, you must get an untraded hit, which the enemy does not hit you back, which will then allow you to adjust your movement accordingly with the knockback they take. In a straight line, you can either simply W tap, or the opposite, hold W and do what's called S holding. S holding is the same as W tapping, except you never let go of W, but instead also hold S, and before every hit, you release the S key for just a second. In conclusion, you should practice movement, spacing from your opponent, and essentially mind games by crit baiting, and then try to convert it into a combo to win the fight. There are a bunch of good 1.9 practice servers for both North America and Europe listed here on the screen. I will update the description with Asia servers if I do find any. Comment down below if you personally know any. That's it for the first episode of Mastering 1.9 SwordPvP. If you liked the video, I mean, you already know what to do. If you have a friend who is eager to learn how to properly PvP in 1.9, it may be a good idea to share this video with them. Thank you for watching, and see you on the tier list.